You're about to watch a Trains Newswire video. If you enjoy what you see, consider watching some of our other full-length videos. Hotspots, Horseshoe Curve, Tehachapi, Chicago Racetrack, and more. Locomotive, the video companion to our best-selling special issue. And a special collection from documentary producer Rich Lassen. All these and more are available from our website, kalmbachhobbystore.com. Good morning, Trains Nation. Today is Friday, November 30th, 2018, all day until midnight. We are so glad you could join us for another episode of Trains Newswire Roundup. I am Steve Sweeney.
And I'm David Lassen, who, unlike Steve, had decaf this morning.
It happens. It happens. You know what? We took last week off because it was Thanksgiving, and no one was going to be here on Friday. So we're back to you now. We got twice the news, including, David, your favorite story of the day.
Yes, you can buy a bridge. We'll tell you more momentarily.
Okay, buy a bridge. Pikes Peak Railway, or the Pikes Peak Cog Railway in Manitou Springs, Colorado, will reopen after a $100 million reconstruction effort begins in spring 2019. It's set to open in 2021 sometime, not 2020, but 2021. Canadian Pacific, in a seminar this week, Canadian Pacific CEO Keith Creel says that the railroad will not need to buy new locomotives until at least 2021. Some news there, they're going to continue rebuilding their AC locomotives. And the Association of American Railroads says that crude oil is skyrocketing. There's a boom in crude oil movements right now.
Movements, okay. I was going to say, the price certainly isn't skyrocketing because I'm paying less at the pump than I have in ages.
That's right, but it's still more than $1.10 a gallon from when I was in high school. Yeah. So, but we got some stories. Now, you picked a theme out this week.
I think today is our Newswire Buyer's Guide to Christmas. And
okay.
So I'm going to start by, once again, you can buy a bridge, or at least you can help pay for a bridge. We've had a number of stories on Newswire lately about the Portal Bridge over the Hackensack River in New Jersey. It's traveled by over 400 trains a day. It's the way in and out of Penn Station. And it doesn't work so good. It's 108 years old, swing bridge. Sometimes it won't lock once it's been opened, and so then trains have to sit around while they hammer the thing back into place or whatever it is they do. When
you get to be 108 years old, I don't think you're going to do the jitterbug either.
Make no claims that I probably couldn't open and close that well now. Anyway, so the Portal Bridge needs to be replaced. The political process is not getting this done very quickly. So someone who calls him or herself Sad Jersey Commuter has started a GoFundMe to replace the Portal Bridge.
For the small price of?
$920 million. Now the good news is, as of this morning, there had only been one donation of $5 toward this process, which is like 0.0000005% of the total. But the Power of Trains magazine, since we posted the story on Newswire, the donations have doubled. It now has count them, $10 toward this process.
Toward a $920 million project.
I do recommend you go look at the GoFundMe just for some humor. The person obviously is doing this quite tongue-in-cheek.
But still raising money. So.
Yes. So, although I think if he doesn't reach $920 million, everybody gets their funds back.
Oh, okay. But, well, there you go.
Anyway, he says that included in that $920 million is $20 million just for financial oversight, which we are going to totally chew through in no time when this goes way over budget.
Yeah. No. Totally agreed.
So anyway, buy a bridge for Christmas.
So David, what else do we have for the viewers?
You can also buy Amtrak passenger cars.
Wow.
Amtrak has announced another batch of 99 cars that it's putting on sale, equipment it considers surplus. The real headliners in these are 19 dining cars. The Heritage dining cars, which have been retired. There's only, I think, 3 left on the roster. One is retired but still being held. 2 are being used as consist fillers on the Canadian National, which needs a certain number of axles on a train for it to show up properly in their monitoring system.
So they're just running a dining car
Yeah,
for,
they're running,
for
yeah.
giggles.
They were using baggage cars, now they've graduated to dining cars. Don't know why.
I like it.
Anyhow,
I like it.
Amtrak is actually soliciting donations for the dining cars too, so some of them will likely be saved. But if you want to buy a dining car, this is your chance. They're going to be having a chance to inspect them at their Beech Grove shop coming up next month. Buyer beware, these are as is. You're responsible for shipping and handling.
They're mostly in Indianapolis, right?
They are predominantly, yes, at Beech Grove, which is suburban Indianapolis. Right. And they don't even guarantee that they are in transportable condition. So once you buy them, they're all yours.
So it's kind of like a yard sale.
Pretty much, yes.
Wah, 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 wah. David, what else do we have for the viewers?
The only thing I can say from the our buyer's guide standpoint is for travel, I would like to note that you know, we often criticize Amtrak, can't imagine why.
Yeah.
But our Bob Johnston did do a story this week noting how well they handled the Thanksgiving holiday traffic, at least out of Chicago. I think on the day before Thanksgiving, 28 of 32 trains left on time. 3 of the other 4 were very minor delays. One of them had to wait for incoming equipment. But in general, you know, it's like, well, if you're going to travel, if you're buying tickets for Christmas travel, you can do a whole lot worse than going Amtrak.
That's right. We have all that. But if you're on the East Coast this weekend, we want you to pay attention to Eastern New York State, where between Binghamton and somewhere toward Albany, New York, there's going to be a very special Marine Corps Toys for Tots train sponsored by Norfolk Southern and led by Bennett Levin's Pennsylvania Railroad E8 locomotives, matched Tuscan red with gold stripes. This is slated to be the very last time these locomotives will be in mainline service because Mr. Levin has decided not to install positive train control equipment, thereby ruining these locomotives from their original pristine condition. Also, if you have the time, want to, make a trip into Philadelphia. SEPTA is going to be having its last run of the AEM7, yes, the last run of the Toaster. You can go from, I think, Paoli Junction into 30th Street and back again. For one trip, we're going to be covering that. But David, you know what?
What's that?
There's more. Trains Magazine.
There's more?
Wait, there's more. Trains Magazine has decided, Trains Magazine has partnered up with special interest tours for 2, count them, 2 bus tours going between Omaha and Sacramento and Omaha. Well, sort of. Details on Newswire. There's going to be an east trip and a west trip celebrating the joining of the Transcontinental Railroad 150 years ago next May. All the details are on Trains Magazine's website. But David, you think you've got all those Newswire stories, you think you've got all those trips, those travel plans, but wait, there's more. For those of you who are going to be joining a Trains travel adventure in 2019, you have the opportunity to buy special golden spike pins, a big boy belt buckle for 4014, the big boy locomotives, very nice. And for those special people who decide that nothing is better than imitation gold on their mantelpiece, we have the one, the only golden spike. It is the last spike, made especially for Trains Magazine and available through our website, hobby store, kalmbachhobbystore.com. Be sure to pick yours up. David?
You know, we really should have the format like QVC right now, where there's the box at the side. And
well, that's coming up next week.
Okay.
We're doing it, and so it's going to rotate. But anyway, all of these products and more, all of these stories and more available on Trains, Newswire, and Trains Magazine's website. Visit us, trn.trains.com, trainsmag.com/news. We look forward to seeing you there. For everyone at Trains Magazine, have a great weekend. And don't remember, set it and forget it.
Don't remember?
Don't remember?
That's what you said.
Remember. And remember, set it and forget it. Good night, guys.